So we're in quarantine right now, day who knows how fucking long, how many days we've been in quarantine. But I've been making masks, which is cool. I love it. And making good meals and sunbathing and, pacing myself with things and um missing my baby. Last week was really challenging for me. I cried all week. Missing my baby, like wondering like what we be doing in quarantine. I keep hearing people saying like, I don't want to teach these damn kids. I'm tired of teaching these kids, or these kids get on my goddamn nerves and all these things. And I get it when you have your kids 24/7. Sometimes you can want to break and miss, you know, having time to yourself. But I would trade places with somebody to have my own kid, not your kid, because I don't know your fucking kids. And maybe your kids are little devils and they are Satan's spawns. I don't know. My baby wasn't. And I would have loved to spend his time creating and see like what imaginative things he'd come up with and create for us to do during this time. So interesting because during this quarantine, like I'm actually doing my best to follow the rules. I seem like an extrovert, but I really love my time alone. I'm like an introvert, extrovert. And so I've been pretty much alone. I've had, a few friends come over, not at once, one at a time, for dinner and ginger shots and stuff. But, and to make masks for it. But for the most part, I've been alone. Never really alone. I have my spiritual team with me. My baby's always with me, but not physically. And I really miss physical touch and cuddling with my baby and his laugh and his ideas. I miss his laugh. He had a really funny laugh. And like, I can only imagine what he'd be coming up with right now. Me and Sean talked about it. Like, oh, we'd be having so much fun in quarantine. But then I'm like, yeah, we probably would have been fighting over who gets to keep him. Probably would have each had him like a week, and then a week, and then a week. And he would have been like, I just want to go to grandma's house. And we would have been like, okay. And he would have been like, come to grandma's house with me. And we would have both been at his grandma's house with him. Yeah, I wonder how his grandma is doing and how my parents are doing. Like, we don't really talk about how we feel about it. I know my parents told me they haven't really grieved because they just been going and going and going. And I cry every time I feel like it. And yeah, I'm not sure about my mother-in-law. Yeah, but I'm not sure about his cousins or his friends or any of that. But I think everybody who sends a text every now and again, that's helpful. It's not really much to talk about, but I just miss my baby, and it irritates me when people say shit about their kids. It's like, why the fuck you think the teachers want to be around your fucking kids? You haven't even raised them. You don't even like them. It's a difference, everybody's so different. And I don't mean to be harsh on people, but it's people out here that don't have no fucking families, that can't have kids or lost their children, and you're complaining about having them. It's like, what an ungrateful society we live in, where people didn't want to go to work. They wish they didn't have to work and they had more time with their family. Now they do. Now they're complaining about that. They complain about the education system, and now they get to educate their own kids and create a curriculum, whatever they want. And they're not happy with that. Nobody said anything would be easy. No matter what the situation is, there's going to be challenges that come with it. At the end of the day, gratitude is the attitude. Like, even though I'm irritated with people who complain about their children or who have a house full of people and still don't hug, or here I am by myself, and you know what I'm hugging on? I'm hugging on stuffed animals. I'm cuddling with Pikachu. This is my cuddle buddy. So, anyway. I love you guys. I'm just sharing.